Hey there, Bruins fans! Welcome back to BNG Hockey, where it's always black and gold. The Boston Bruins win 2-1 over the New York Islanders, and I was there. It's Rick Middleton's number retirement night. It's also Ryan Donato's return to the lineup, and it is the lighting of the Christmas tree in the Boston Commons. I ended up getting these tickets last minute. That is why I don't have a Bruins jersey on. I came right from the lighting of the tree to the game, and boy was it one heck of a game, but only really at the finish. First period goes by and there's really nothing going on. It's a lot of turning over the puck, going one way, turning over the puck, going back the other way. The teams really didn't have many shots, and the only action we saw in this period was for the bad guys. With about 7 minutes remaining, Matthew Barzal is playing like Matthew Barzal. He's weaving through the zone, some really nice stick handling. He's so fast. The way he skates and handles the puck is like no other, and it's no surprise he won the Calder for Best Rookie last year. He's buzzing around, draws a penalty. The puck ends up going to the front of the net where Anders Lee, the new captain of the Islanders, taps it in for his 8th goal of the season. Now, just a quick note on Anders Lee before we move on to the second period. He had probably one of the quietest 40-goal seasons in NHL history last season. He played with John Tavares, but you don't just score 40 goals by accident. Like, you have to be a really good all-star caliber player to get 40 goals, even 30 goals. So I wasn't surprised to see him put the puck in here. He makes his money right in front of the net. Really skilled player, and I'm glad to see him wearing the C after John Tavares leaves the team. Moving on to the second period, it's much of the same, and we have to wait till 7 minutes to go again until we get our next goal. The Boston Bruins are on a power play. David Pastrnak coming down the middle of the zone, some really good stick handling, backhand pass over to Brad Marchand, who scores his 7th goal of the season. That ends a 7-game scoring drought for Brad Marchand. Really weird angle in the power play, but just watch for yourself how good this goal was. Now, I saw a video this morning that I think a lot of hockey fans saw, and it was a video of Johnny Boychuk picking up David Krejci's teeth. His teeth! And we all know how I feel about Krejci. I am not the biggest David Krejci fan, but I don't want him to lose any teeth. Thomas Hickey nails David Krejci with a big hit with only seconds to go at the end of the second period, and his old teammate Johnny Rocket, good old Johnny Boychuk, skates over, picks up the teeth, and brings him over to the Bruins bench. Really great to see. It got me missing that 2011 Cup team, I gotta be honest with you, and pulled at the heartstrings a little bit. Great to see. Good sportsmanship. On to the third. Third period, much of the same. The teams are playing kind of defensive. When they are getting chances, the goalies are swallowing up the puck. Both Rask and Leonard are not getting risky with that puck. They are just holding it and taking the face-off. So we go to overtime. Now, as I said before, I don't want David Krejci to lose teeth, but I definitely don't want him out on the ice to start overtime. And he does. And here's my live reaction with my girlfriends, who shares the same opinion. You can see why I'm with her.
Why is Krejci out there?
It's over.
Skipping a little further ahead into the overtime, the goal light goes on and Matthew Barzal is celebrating, but no goal. We're fine. Tuukka Rask played stellar this entire game, and I think he made some really good saves in this overtime. Here's a few for example. So no one can score here in overtime, including you, Matthew Barzal. Ooh, too soon. We're heading to a shootout. Going into the shootout, I'm a little nervous. Tuukka Rask has a record of 23-29. That's 23 wins and 29 losses, so not the best feeling about our chances here. But here we go. Matthew Barzal is our first shooter. For the Bruins' first shooter, we send out Jake DeBrusk, who is 50%, 1 for 2 in his career. The Islanders send out their current leading goal scorer, Brock Nelson, who is 36% in his career. For the Bruins' second shooter, we send out David Pastrnak, who's 21% in his career, and he hits the post. Robin Lehner got lucky on this one. For the Islanders' third shooter, they send out Valtteri Filppula, who is playing in his 900th NHL game, and he's 26% for his career. For the Bees' third shooter, we send out Brad Marchand, and the crowd was electric. He's 25% in his shootout career, but alas, he can't beat Robin Lehner. Round 4 starts off with Josh Bailey, who had a great season last year and is 35% in his career. And now it's time. The kid returns. Ryan Donato is the fourth shooter for the Boston Bruins. He is 1 for 1 in his shootout career. Here we go. Come on, kid! Ryan Donato scores, wins it for the Boston Bruins. He is now 2 for 2 in his shootout career, and the Boston Bruins win 2-1. Yeah! As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a big like, and if you haven't already, subscribe.